church camp, and there was this woman who began to pray over all these young girls, and these girls started crying and screaming and fainting and talking in tongues. And when the woman came towards me, I was like, bitch, stay away. I don't want none of what you giving. I was scared as shit. And I just remember from that point on, running from whatever you identify as the spirit. And anytime I would see someone who looked like they had the spirit, I would be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And over the last couple of years, I dealt with a lot of loss of control, mainly loss of control over my body. I started to go through some health journeys, and it was scary stuff. I didn't know if I would ever be here on this stage again. And thank you, I love you too. You have no idea how much. And so I had to learn to accept things out of my control. And I had to learn how to invite the spirit into me, to speak through me and to me. And so much of this album is about surrendering to the spirit. And, you know, when I'm saying things I can imagine, maybe the first time I don't really believe it. Maybe the second time I'm saying it out loud, but I still kind of don't believe that I can manifest those things I can imagine. And maybe on the 11th time, I actually believe and I'm speaking it into my life. And I just feel so grateful that I have a community of people who have allowed me the space to grow and evolve and experiment, and be fully seen, fully be myself, stand in my truth. And I knew before I put out When I Get Home that it might be a divisive album. I knew there were some people who it might not touch in that way, but I had to stand in my truth, and I feel so proud of this album. And I look to artists like Khalees, who has had her own evolution right in front of our eyes, whether we understood it at certain times. She built that community, and so it's so inspiring to stand here in this room full of black and brown, beautiful faces, and know that I have this community who is standing with me, and I appreciate you. I never take you for granted, and I love to see your faces. I'm so proud to be here. I see a couple white faces too. This shit is for us. I have to shout out today, well tonight, after I leave here, after a series of runs, I get to go on a little 3-day trip with my girls, and we're gonna reenact the dance video. I have to shout them out, Kalela and Armina. And my beautiful son, if y'all turn around, y'all see him, young Jules. Okay, all right, simmer down. But I feel so good that I get to be surrounded by love. I'm talking a whole lot, but it's popping right now. And one of my other practices is just joy. I felt a lot of peace in my life. I felt a lot of contentment, but I wasn't focusing a lot on just joy. And so, in this moment, when this song drops, I hope that everybody can live in this moment. Put your phones down for a second and just, let's dance!